Scared straight and stress. Reality. Dr. Robert Cassar, Rethinking Reality. Wow. Okay, anyways, let's get into this. Now, scared straight and stress. The three S's. Scared, straight, and stress. With a lot of S's on that stress. So, now, with the cornholio virus, right? This virus that supposedly is going around killing a lot of people. And of course, there's something going on. We don't know what it is really, but we definitely know that something's going on. Most of what we see on television, television, remember, is a lot of story. Remember, there's a lot of drama, sci-fi, a lot of horror pictures, and these are just the regular movies that we watch. And then you watch the mainstream news, and of course that's pretty much sort of like the same thing. Drama, Sex in the City, okay, you got horror films, you know, all the people getting shot up, shoot them up, kill them up, beat them up. Now you've got scared straight, and everybody I see is stressing. I go to the market the other day, okay, and at the health food store, and it's got these little feet on the ground, and it says stay 6 feet away from each other on the ground. So, okay, I'm looking at the ground there. There's no one in the store. I'm the only one there, right? Person's behind the cash register, and I walk next to her to the cash register, and she got all bent out of shape with me. She says, no, you're supposed to stand on those feet marks, and then I'll call you when you're ready to come in. I said, well, I was just coming in, you know, I only have two things. You're going to ring them up in a second, and, you know, I'm going to pay for it with my credit card, right? Bing, ding, ding, ding. And she says, oh, no, I can't believe you just broke our social distancing, okay? She goes, I can't believe you did that. And then I said, how do you expect me to pay? She goes, I'll tell you to come, and I'll step back from the register to keep my 6 feet from you. So anyways, have you ever seen, you know, there's a movie called They Live, right? Guy puts on the glasses and it says obey, right? And all the rest of the things that people can't really see without the glasses. So this is like a really good movie that's happening right now. That's all I see. You know, and of course, every day there's people dying. There's people dying in car accidents. There's people dying of malaria. There's people dying of heart disease, 2,000 people a day. Millions of people die of cholera, malaria, okay, and all these different types of parasitic diseases every day, okay? Thousands and thousands of people die every year just in the United States, just in car accidents. So, you know, now we've got a worldwide shutdown, and they just shut down my gym today. I'm going for the last time right now. They're going to shut down the gym in my area. I know they already did that in Southern California and a couple other areas, at least what I heard. But now they're shutting down my gym. And they're saying if I can't leave my home, even though I live on a big farm and everything. I don't leave it too often anyways. I'm in self-quarantine all the time. Why? Because I don't like going to the city. I go to the city to get provisions. That's it. That's it. And I leave. And I do a few things and leave that place. As fast as I go there is as fast as I can get out of there. So anyways, I see a lot of people stressing, man. Even the homeless people are stressing. You usually say hi to them and they're just like got their head in the dirt. So, you know, anyways, guys, if you're scared straight and you have stress, then your immune system is hitting the floor. Okay? It's hitting the floor. So all I can tell you is that, you know, yeah, whatever sickness is going around, nobody knows really what's going on. It's only hearsay. I don't even know anybody, and I've asked a ton of people, subscribers, anybody. Has anybody known anybody that's died of the so-called coronavirus? Okay, I know a lot of people in Italy are dying, at least what they show in, you know, in China. And then I see a lot of things too that show that, you know, they're, you know, setting up a movie set in China and taking pictures of pushing someone across a gurney, and the guy taking the pictures, and all of a sudden, you know, who's the movie theater guy, he goes ahead and talks to the people there, of course, like, you know, it's just a scene in a movie. no hurry, no rush, no bustle. But when they shot the film, oh, push the chair really fast, push the bed. And then when they get done with the little spot they're going to film, guy says, okay, man, that was good. You know, just like sort of like a setup scene. So who knows what to believe? Believe. I don't know. Again, they say that you know, can you believe the mainstream news? I don't know. I don't even know if I can believe anybody anymore about anything I see on TV. Especially, we know, the sci-fi, the drama, whatever we're watching. We know it's all theater, but now a lot of times I just think that watching the news is theater. You know, it's first thing you see when I turn on the news is this guy got shot. No, got the coronavirus. No, it's dry in here. Okay, let me open up the window, get some air. Cough. And if you cough right now, everybody looks at you like all of a sudden, oh, you got the sickness, man. Get away. You know. So, anyways, I wanted to say, if you got stress in your life from your work, and now you're out of work, and now you're more stressed than when you were going to work. What kind of idiocracy is that, right? It's like simple, stupid, backwards. You go to work and you hate your job, but now you're out of your job, and now all you can do is watch the blue light television on your television, your television. And if you are watching TV all day, guys, okay, then you better get some blue blocker glasses, okay, these guys, and put them on, okay, blue blocker glasses. And I use these at night in my car to make sure that the people coming at me with LEDs don't ruin my eyes more than they've ruined them already. Okay, and you can get clear blue blocker glasses. That's what I use to watch my television with. And if you're smart enough to not buy a smart television, then your smart television, okay, remember, your non-smart television doesn't have blue light, not like the new ones do. Your computer has blue light. Put it on night watch. Your cell phone has blue light. Put it on night watch. You can get apps, or you can buy a little screen, a screen that goes on top of your screen to take away the blue light. And these are pretty cool colors too in the day. Of course, I don't need them during the day because the weaponized cars with their LED lights aren't shining it in my eyes. But anyways, if you're going to watch television at home, guys, I would suggest that you get yourself some blue blocker glasses. And, you know, if you're stressed out, remember, shut the television off. You don't need to hear it. Listen to some music or something. Read a book. You know, maybe write a book of some of the things that you wanted to do over the last 10 years that all you've been doing is just working. Okay, so maybe keep yourself busy doing constructive things. But watching the news and listening to these guys with suit and ties, of red ties and blue ties, talking about shutting down this and that and all these different things is just causing you more stress, because now, again, you're scared straight. SSS, scared straight, and now you're stressed with an S. The snake is shaped like an S, right? And what does the snake say? S. Hiss. Anyways, the system of the snake. So, who do we believe at this time? A lot of disinformation in the health world, a lot of disinformation on just about every place that I look to try to find truth. It's really hard to find truth nowadays. Even the so-called truthers are telling you a lot of nonsense. And some of these truthers, these ones especially with these big channels, and boys, you know who you are, and girls, okay, you're pushing a disinformational narrative because you got 1 million subscribers, and some of you guys have 5 million subscribers, and you're just pushing the main narrative. Some of your stuff's pretty good, not saying that, but a lot of the stuff that you're bringing together is to, you know, cause people either more, conquer and divide, and that's what a lot of these big channels do, is they cause, you know, dissension upon the people. They cause people to be able to bicker with one another about their ideas, their disciplines, their concepts, their understandings, or just their perceptions. Okay? So, I see a lot of people right now, like I said, in town. I'm just going there to work out, my last workout. I'm going to go to the store, get a few things, and I hear you get a big fine if you go out of your house. You can go on a walk, maybe. You can do a lot of things, okay? Well, maybe if you don't get caught, but you're not going to be able to do hardly anything now. And we'll see what a lot of this turns into. You know, most likely, I don't know. They're saying till April 30th here in Hawaii that we're on lockdown. And of course, that's just the minimum. That's just the starting point. And what's it going to do? The virus just dies. It's not contagious anymore. It's just all of a sudden this like dominoes reaction. One person getting it to the next person getting it. First of all, how did it come out into the system in the first place? That's the question to ask. Okay, is it a bioweapon? Okay, all they got to do is anybody's got to do is cause a lot of these, forget viruses, okay, cause a lot of these sicknesses to come out. If you're a nefarious group of individuals, you can do a lot of weird stuff to the people here. And again, if you haven't seen what the Georgia Guidestones are, go and look it up, Georgia Guidestones, and the other day, 322, those are the numbers of death, Skull and Bones, the secret society, Yale University. Okay, a lot of our big politicians are from Yale, right? Stanford, a lot of these big Ivy League colleges, and you wonder how they got so big and who promotes these things and the people that get promoted when they graduate from there. 322, remember, March 22nd, 1980, R.C. Christian, right? That's me, right? R.C., Robert Cassar. Christian, Christ, right? R.C. Christian put this monument up in 12 languages, and it's pretty scary when you read it, if these things are to be true. And of course, yeah, I would say, remember, the earth is what we call God. The birds, the bees, the whales, the snails, okay, the trees, these are the children of God. The birds, everything, all the animals, the snakes, the insects, these are the children of God. The earth is God. The air, the fire, right? Earth, water, fire, air, ether, these are the spirits, or the gods, as you can say, of this realm, this place. Nobody knows what the human body is, and nobody knows what a blade of grass is and how it works. Like I said, you can make up names on how the little seed turns into this and turns into that and changes into this, and you're looking at it under a microscope and all these, but you have no idea how it does it. No, you don't. You can watch it, okay, and you can see the miracle right above your eyes, but these things of God have perfect programs. The smallest seed in the world turns out to be the largest tree in the world, the sequoia. Wow. All that information in that tiny seed. So, you know, if we are looking at the Georgia Guidestones, it's because maybe we, the parasites, okay, the parasites, the humans, the earth humans. And how do you know if you're a parasite? Well, are you taking and not giving back? That's one of the ways you can find out. Do you just eat, and not actually put anything back? Do you do anything good for the realm? Remember, just ask yourself that question. I've done some videos on this before. How do you know if you're a parasite upon the earth? And maybe that the Georgia Guidestones is a good thing. Maybe so. Maybe it's good to take balance down to this place and make it so there's only 500 million people, and so-called there's 7 billion plus people. That's what they say. I don't know. Okay? But if that's the case, that means that 95% of the people got to go. If you want to whittle 7+ billion people down to 500 million, right? Let's just say 90% got to go. So, yeah, the earth will always regenerate. And part of the reasons why it is degenerating, again, it's not because of global warming, okay? It's not because of climate crisis, CC33, climate control, maybe so, okay? Who's got their thumb on the thermostat here? This morning, there was the ugliest, weirdest spray clouds in Hawaii here. Today, I see some now real clouds here, and those spray clouds are offshore right now. Like this misty, really weird stuff that is blanketing the sky, and it makes the blue sky turn white. So the blue sky is no longer in most of the parts of the area because they've got all this cloud whitening, they call it, cloud brightening, with all these nanoparticulates they're spraying out of planes. And of course, I'm not making this up. Solar shield, geoengineering. Okay, all you got to do is look it up yourself. You know, these are certain programs that are here to, right, save the planet or control the thermostat on the planet in any way they want to. Curbside takeout available. All right. Curbside takeout available. Look, the jeweler store, everybody's closed. They even got boards on their windows like a hurricane's coming. King Kamehameha Farmer's Market, closed. Okay? Whoa, daddy, everything's closed. KD's Gifts, closed. Hawaiian Adventures, closed. The Sally Shop, the Salvation Army, closed. And I can get myself a really good parking spot right now. Why? Because there's no one in town. Everything's empty. Hardly anybody's here. And whoa, look at that. My best parking spot right in front of the gym is open. Yo, baby, yo. Anyways, a lot of people are stuck, not only that, on their phones. Guys, that's causing you a lot of stress, just to let you know. Oof, get some air in here. It's causing you a lot of stress just to be on your stupid telephone. It just is. Whew. Put the windows down here. Let me take this thing off the holder. So, there we go. See, hey, we got some real clouds right there. And that's a beautiful thing. And way back there were those wispy clouds that I was telling you about behind those palm trees. Look at it's all sprayed out up there. And straight up looks like blue sky, but it's not really that blue right now because in Hawaii it's really blue. But at least there's some still real clouds up there. Check out those babies, those spirits. And that is what I call God. It's really easy to go ahead and see what God is. You don't have to go to church. You don't have to get on your hands and knees to repent to a statue. Okay? All you have to do is honor nature. Honor the birds, the bees, the whales, the snails, and everything. And if you do take something out of her nursery, then put something back. If not, everything gets destroyed. We cut all these trees down and we don't put any back. We kill a lot of things and we do not put them back. Okay, remember 7 billion people and maybe 6,999,900,000 are pretty much parasites. And you wonder why they want to cull the herd. And another thing too, if you're scared straight, guys, you're not going to be able to make good decisions. If you're stressed, and just stressed like from work, you'll make emotional decisions. But if you're scared straight, I guarantee you, you're going to cower and go along with whatever you need to go along with because you're scared straight. And now you're stressed and you will conform. So this is a pretty genius system here. All I can say again is, the biggest stress I see on everybody right now is the wireless tech. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can take a shower with fluoride. You can, go to work at a shitty job, right? But there's nothing worse than you hating, the system. Okay? And shut my window so none of these guys can hear me. There's nothing worse than you hating the system, okay, that you really loved so much before. It's because everybody's hating it right now. It's because it's dying. Everything's dying. The economy's dying. The people are dying. Okay, I'm just watching this guy here. At least he's working out, but he's all like, you can see everybody's depressed. They got their head down and they're just going through the motions. And it's not like I'm so happy either. I mean, I'm sad to see everything break down, but then again, I'm sort of happy again, because the only way that things can change is that there has to be a worldwide change. Is it going to be for the better? We'll see. Even if we can go ahead and be spared in this new world, the new age, as they call it, we'll have to, you know, it'll take some time for us to definitely go ahead and get used to the lockdown. You're just getting used to the lockdown now because of the freedom you had before to be able to spawn and have children anytime you wanted to. And in the future, I guarantee you, you will have to have a license to have a child. Yes, you will. You watch and see. And most likely you'll have to go to an infertility clinic, is because it's not that you're sterile. Your eggs have been destroyed from all the microwave technology. Everybody holding their phone on their belly right here, especially you girls, and you're texting right here, and your eggs are right here. Okay? 400,000 eggs. And that is your precious cargo, so, you know, respect that. Okay, gonna go work out. And I'm feeling sort of sad too, because I don't like to see everybody else sad. Part of me being an empath is to feel the surroundings that I'm at. That's why I like to be alone, is because I'm happy by myself, is because I don't have to feel anybody, because generally I'm happy all the time. But when I'm around other people, you know what happens? I feel them. And when I'm in the city, I feel the dysfunction of the city. And right now, the city is scared straight and stressed. Look, it's empty. No movement, no cars. Okay, nothing. That's it. And this is 2:42 in the afternoon, and this place should be packed in here. Kids getting out of school, just everything. Look, everything's closed. Okay, we'll see you guys on the next video. And don't get this guy here. He's got his phone up to his head, walking down the road. Again, you got to really think this through, guys. If you think putting a microwave transmitter up to the side of your head that's full of heavy metals, okay, look at this guy, okay, is good for you. At least you can talk like this and radiate your thyroid or something like that. You know, you talk in front, people, you see it all the time. But putting it up to your head, I mean, I guess I'll have to be nice. I'm not going to call you a minion, a mundane, a simpleton, a goy, or a goyim, or any of those things that other people call each other. I'm just going to call you ignorant. No, because you just don't know, so you're ignorant. But if I show you, or someone shows you that this is a two-way microwave transmitter, then you're being ignorant. And after you're being ignorant for a few times, then I call you stupid and foolish. Okay? That's the only way you can. I guess sometimes you have to shame people just to wake them up. But, you know, that's not my forte. I may be a little cynical and a little arrogant sometimes on this or that, is because, you know what, guys? You know, I mean, I've been studying the covert control of us for the last 40 years. The covert control. The control that you cannot see, feel, hear, or touch, just like the Matrix. And, you know, this is something that, just like playing the piano or, you know, doing gardening or being an artist, is something that you want to look into because your heart wants you to look into it. So my heart has wanted me to look into the control, the covert operations, the sort of how do you control 6 billion people at that time, 7 billion people supposedly now, without them knowing it. Overt control means I'm going to tell you the control. This is what you're doing right now. You're getting overt control right now. But previous to this, it was covert control. And there's still a lot of covert control going on. Remember, all the smart devices, all of the electrical, wireless in the air. Okay, not a bug on my windshield. Oh, there's one right there, okay? No bugs, okay? Clean is clean. I don't see any more insects anymore. Where'd they go? I don't know. Whew. Okay, as you can see right here, look, temporarily closed. We'll be back as soon as possible. Okay? Look. Closed. Island Dance Company. Okay. And here's one of the brothers with his, taking his house with him right here. Poor guy. Okay. Yeah. Been wearing those pants for this last month I've seen. And I say hi to him all the time. He's a cool guy. But you can see, it's like, what a lonely being a homeless person. Just lonely. I just nodded to him. Anyways, feel for these guys. All I can say is, guys, love one another, because that's all we can do right now. It's the only thing that's going to make us unstressed is to love one another. Because if you're scared straight, then maybe it's time for you to go in nature and go hug a tree or something. If you're scared straight, maybe it's just time for you to take your clothes off without anybody seeing and go in the sun. Make sure you clean your skin first, right? Do the skin cleaning protocols. And that'll help you with your stress. And if you're scared, then don't ever watch television, horror films, or any of these really dumb shows that are shooting up people, killing people, murdering people. Okay? Cheating on their wives. It's just not needed. Your mind doesn't like that stuff, even when it watches it, and it knows it's not true. Because watching television, just so you know, I just saw Mark getting ready to go work out. What this does is it programs your subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind is the mind that you sleep with at night. Just remember that. So watching television is not that good, especially if you're watching anything that is, well, horror-ish, drama, just things that you know you shouldn't be watching. Shoot 'em up, get 'em up, because tonight you'll be dreaming these things. Okay, that's it. I see him over there. Aloha, and love one another, and don't even forget to love yourself too, because that's necessity. Okay, anyways, aloha. Okay.